everybody, and welcome to Maine Life Media's latest series, Places and Spaces. I'm Erin O'Valley, and I'm so excited to be launching this new program in addition to Maine Life right here on New Center, Maine. Places and Spaces follows real estate brokers, builders, designers, and architects as they showcase a community in Maine that is special to them while touring unique homes and businesses throughout our beautiful state. From cool kitchens to special spaces, outdoor oasis, and gardens galore. So we hope Places and Spaces gives you ideas and inspiration about your home or business. Thanks so much for watching.
Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Auger, the Operations Manager here at the Atlantic Design Center from Eldridge Lumber. And we are really excited to have you guys in our showroom today, and we would love for you guys to give us a call to schedule your appointment. Since 1937, Eldridge Lumber and Hardware in York has been serving the community with all of their housing needs, whether it's lumber or kitchens and bathrooms and just about everything. When we opened up in Portland, we just had a lumber yard. We realized that that wasn't quite going to be enough, so we have now expanded our offerings to help the community with everything that they could possibly need for their homes, including kitchens and bathrooms here. And it has been incredibly busy, and we're super grateful for all of the support from the community.
Hi, I'm Adam Eldridge. I'm third generation at Eldridge Lumber and Hardware. And if you come in on the weekends, you'll see me behind the counter with my dog, Bentley.
I am an interior designer, and I work mostly on full gut remodels and new construction. I just will not let remodels break people. That is my ultimate goal.
My name is Brent Mugalian. I'm a third generation business owner here in Portland, Maine. Joke between me and one of my friends who is a rug importer, we always just say we're slinging rugs.
My de-stressor is riding my Kubota tractor around my yard.
And what do you do with the tractor?
Anything I need to do.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Places and Spaces. I'm Karen Cole, and I'm a designer who has been helping to decorate the Victoria Mansion for the holidays for the past 5 years. Unfortunately, due to COVID, the mansion is not open this season. However, today my husband Dave and I welcome you to our home, where I will show you how we decorate our own special place for Christmas. Yeah, I've always loved Christmas. I feel that a lot of the magic that you can still experience as an adult can be felt through decorations. So I always make a point to try to make everything as cozy as I possibly can. I change colors quite often. Last year this was all red, but this year I have quite a love for the silver and gold palette, so who knows what it's going to be next year. I love the fireplace. I love the ambiance that it brings. I love sitting in this, room on this couch, just looking at the fire during the holidays. So at the Victoria Mansion, I am responsible for decorating just one room. So it's easy to fill it up and kind of make it over the top. Upwards of 10,000 people visit the mansion during the holidays every year, so you want to try to make it as special and memorable for every visitor. And you stick with the same theme and the same palette. But in your house, you kind of have the challenge of trying to make different color schemes flow naturally throughout room to room. Yeah, so Christmas for me is just so much bigger than all of the other holidays, so I try to do a little something in every room, whereas the other holidays it's usually just, maybe limited to the living room or the sitting area. So this is our dining area, and again in here I went with the silver and gold theme. I do like to add a lot of whites and ivories. I think that it's very soothing and classy and also very classic. So I did the red theme this year for the banister. I think it's more traditional than the other colors that I have in the house, and so festive. Plus it matches Calvin's little bow tie. And I love the way that the banister transitions into the living room with the red tree. So this is the master bedroom, and in here I've really used a lot of golds. I think it's very classy and elegant, and it's subdued enough that I think it works well in a bedroom. I think the bedrooms need to be a little bit more understated than the main rooms. The lamps are always here. That's about the only thing, that and the comforter and the mirrors. And I added the wreaths and the ornament balls, the tree, of course. And here is one of our guest bedrooms. I like to make it feel cozy for anyone who is here to visit. So we just add some decorations around the room, some wine, some glasses in case somebody wants to sit up here and watch TV with a glass of wine. And I love this little touch right here, the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas books, a little something to read at bedtime. And this is another guest bedroom. And again, I just like to make it feel cozy for our company. I accented with blue because the room is blue. I wanted to add another palette to our house this year, and I thought that it worked well in here. One of my favorite touches to the home this year is this mannequin tree. I started making them when I began decorating at the Victoria Mansion, and I've grown so in love with them that I add one to my home as well. Every year I change the colors. This year I went with red to give this room a little bit of a pop. I've done them in pink and white. I've added angel wings in the past. I just think they're so fun to make and so festive to look at. I would say just go with colors that you love to look at. You want it to be cozy and you want to be comfortable in your own home. Some people don't like a very ornate mantle, and that's fine. I just think you can choose the type of decor that you like and then incorporate it into the style of Christmas that you want to portray. As you get ready for winter and the holidays, don't forget to check out Eldridge Lumber and Hardware. If you're in Portland, stop by their new Presumpscot Street location. They have everything you need to make your home cozy and safe this holiday season.
My name is Louis Buchanan, and I'm the hardware manager here at Eldridge Lumber in Portland on Presumpscot Street. So we've actually been here for about 10 years, but we ended up in this space about a year ago, and we've been serving the Southern Maine market as a company for going on 90 years now, and it's something that we're very proud of. So we've got a 14,000 square foot hardware store here with about a 5-acre lumber yard behind us, and we've got everything that you need for your home, from light bulbs and trash bags to full framing packages for decks and houses. So for winter in Maine, I'm definitely going to suggest winterizing your house with different products, winterizing your camp. We've got ecologically friendly antifreeze to put in your pipes to keep your pipes from bursting, your toilets from blowing up at your camp when it freezes. We've also got heat tapes to keep your pipes from freezing in your house if your house is a little bit older. We've also got window kits to put extra insulation on the glass on your windows so that it becomes a little more efficient without having to upgrade to windows yet. We offer a lot of energy efficient windows for the next year. We do have snow blowers. Right now they're kept mostly out front. We've even got the new electric ones from Ego. Definitely a good product that we're wanting to keep on hand because of keeping emissions down in your 2-stroke motors, and it's a lot easier to push a button than it is to pull a handle and start it up. So 5 things that you'd probably want on your first winter in Maine is going to be a good shovel, probably a snowblower wouldn't be a bad start, and you're going to want some window insulation. It's a lot of the easiest place for you to lose your energy efficiency is in your windows, and some ice melt to keep yourself from falling and keep those hospital bills down. And an ice scraper, keep that windshield free and get you to work on time. Favorite thing to do in the winter, love to get up to the Loaf, do some skiing, and also get out, do some snowshoeing on some trails, and ice fishing's never bad. For winter activities, we've got your hand warmers to keep your hands warm all day while you're up and down the slopes or out on the ice, and hats and gloves to keep that wind off you. So for holiday prep, we've got your conventional Christmas lights. We've got LED and incandescent. So for the people that are looking to save a little energy or just want to be a little classic, we have live trees available in multiple sizes, as well as we've got some artificial trees and decorations and presents and stuff for the kids. A little bit of apparel, keep your head warm and hands warm, and ready to rock and roll.
Welcome to our new office Smile. So Invisalign is a series of clear aligners that slowly but steadily move the teeth with light forces. We create a much more functional, healthier bite, which keeps the teeth healthier over many years.
So I'm planning on getting married in the next year or two. It's the perfect time to perfect my smile for our wedding day. Bruce and Jamie are both very wonderful. They're premier Invisalign providers, which means I'm in great hands.
Full Plates Full Potential is a statewide nonprofit that goal and mission is to end childhood hunger here in the state of Maine. What WEX has done is truly remarkable. They are ensuring that thousands and thousands of kids every day are getting a nutritious breakfast and lunch. And we are so grateful. Kids are so grateful across the state, and we are just looking forward to getting this money out the door and making sure that these kids get these nutritious meals.
Hi everyone, welcome to Print Salon in Falmouth.
Visit Happy Honda Days to get a great offer on the CR-V. While others may be decking the halls, you could be dashing through the snow with the best value of the season.
Hi everyone, I'm Cherise Scott. Thank you for having me on Places and Spaces. Welcome to my culinary sanctuary, my beautiful kitchen. As soon as this kitchen came together, it was like a faucet turned into a fire hose. I was so excited, and all of this creative inspiration came together for my blog, Mumbai to Maine. And so that blog sort of helped me find my voice. And now I'm so excited to share that I'm actually launching my first culinary project, which is Mumbai to Maine's simmer sauces. A couple of years ago when I lost my mom, I was having these really deep nostalgic feelings for her cooking. And so I was determined to kind of dig through her recipes, pull out my family's culinary heritage, and really take a deep dive, and I mastered all my mom's recipes. I'm really proud to say that Mumbai to Maine is Maine's first Indian-inspired culinary brand, and these shelf-stable sauces can sit in your pantry. You can just kind of open up the sauce jars and pour them right in, simmer them up, throw in some protein, and really within 15 minutes, you're feeding your family. We really wanted to not invest into an island. Instead, we wanted to invest into this beautiful big farmhouse table because as a family, we share all our meals here. It's also where I shoot and basically stage my blog and all my recipes. We wanted a lot of cabinet space because we needed that for storage. It all started with my husband peering into a window, and he saw these beautiful Quaker-style cabinets. We decided when it came time to talk about budget that he was going to build them. So he built 21 cabinets from end to end. We also wanted a really big mega-sized refrigerator. I wanted a stove that could keep up with me in the kitchen because I'm pretty much tethered to my stove from the minute I wake up in the morning until the end of the night. I always say when you sort of think about planning your kitchen, it starts with budget because you have to be realistic about what you want to compromise on and what the non-negotiables are. And the next thing is function. Like, you really need to have a functional kitchen. I think those points are important, and of course the last being aesthetic. Aesthetic's everything because visual is so important. And we wanted to make sure we kind of went with a modern but also a timeless feel that sort of speaks to the feel of our home and our family. Okay, so I think we're going to start right here at my pantry. I love this corner spot. It's just my little culinary spice sanctuary. And you know, it's really, really great to sort of have an open window into your pantry. I think it says a lot about a person. And here we are at my Wolf. This is my altar. I love this stove because it's got 4 burners, but it's also got a griddle in the middle here, so I can literally have everything humming at one time. And I love the glass. As you can see, I'm very heavy-handed in the kitchen and I make big splashes and messes, so it's nice to have a glass that's very forgiving, and I can clean up easily when I'm done and it looks brand new. I think it's really a personal thing with a countertop. I don't think there's one definitive, amazing countertop for anyone when they're building a kitchen. But in this house, we just felt like we wanted something that felt like it had been around for 100 years. And so we went with soapstone. And we felt like it was the most forgiving for a very heavy hand that I have. And of course, here's where I spend the other third of my life, I would say, doing dishes. I'm so in love with this sink. It is a beautiful porcelain 42-inch sink. And we have a beautiful faucet. It's a Waterstone faucet. You can move them around. They've got the soap dispenser and the Gerberator and the disposer built in. So very neat, polished and defined, yet very functional. I'm so incredibly in love with this state of Maine. I never thought I would find a place where I would feel as anchored, rooted, loved, accepted, and embraced. It's just exponentially better every year we live here. And we're coming up on 14 years and it's gone by in a flash. So yes, I love Maine. Thanks for staying here with me and sharing this time in my kitchen. I hope you visit my blog, mumbaiToMaine.com. You can listen to podcasts on wonderful Maine tastemaker stories, check out my recipes, also purchase my simmer sauces pretty soon, coming from my heart in my home into yours.
My name is Brett Mougalian, third generation owner of Mougalian Rugs in Portland, Maine. We've been in business for almost 40 years. We really specialize in handmade rugs that are woven all over the world. If you're having trouble measuring your space or you want to see rugs in your home, part of our services is we'll come out and spend the time with you to look at the space, bring rugs, and help in any way that we can. And we've been doing that since Mougalian Rugs has been what it is.
Well, normally this time of year we have the race to 10,000 because we sell about 10,000 cars a year, and this year it seemed like we could use our advertising and marketing muscle to do a little good for the community. So we've partnered with the Good Shepherd Food Bank, and it's a race to donate 30,000 meals, which is basically every car we sell, we're going to donate another 50 meals. It's ironic that a lot of businesses have been doing well through the pandemic, but a lot have been doing not well at all, and a lot of people, certainly in Maine, have been suffering, and hunger has been a huge issue, and we just felt it behooves us, since we're part of so many communities, to support the Good Shepherd Food Bank, which is in almost every community in Maine.
Britt Vitalius. I'm owner of Vitalius Real Estate Group, a real estate brokerage based in Portland, Maine. When COVID came down, we all thought we were just going to hunker down, and real estate just got crazy. And it stayed crazy, and this fall is no exception. I think real estate values in Maine are actually up 25%, which is just a staggering number. It's a combination of factors. I think people are valuing their home more than ever, so renters want a home, small home owners want a bigger home, and certainly the pressure from out of state is clear. People are coming here from Florida, Boston, New York, everywhere. Maine was desirable before, but it's very desirable now. Yeah, the extra bedroom, the home office, the flex space is really a premium. The trend had been downsizing, sort of urban life, smaller spaces, and that whole trend has just completely flipped on its head as we all spend time at home, looking at our own four walls. If you've been thinking about selling, this is the time to talk to your broker, because your house is probably worth more than you thought, maybe a lot more than you thought. And if there's some reason that this is a window of opportunity for you to sell, then you should probably think about it. As brokers, there's been some challenge because people coming to Maine are saying, I just want to be in Maine near a lake or near the ocean. Some people are coming here with certainly the sort of the postcard dream of the rolling fields and the farmhouse. There's just a little of everything, but the idyllic image of Maine is certainly high on the list. The world may look different 6 months from now, it may look different a year from now. And so where we're in a moment of such fluctuation, where the short-term future is so unknown, I think it's important to keep that in mind as you're thinking about a long-term decision like buying a house. We deal with a little of everything. You know, being in Portland, Maine, we had focused a lot on older homes, just mostly because that's here. But there's a lot of new construction going on right now, and so we're representing a lot of really cool new condo projects, and it's been really, really fun to be involved with those, and a lot of new houses. So it's always interesting, from old houses, new condos, old condos. It's great. Yeah, I think the further out from the centers you go, there are always more options. Maine's a big state, so you can really cast a pretty wide net, but we are hearing about the increased demand for anything on the water, any lake house, anything on the ocean or river. People just, they want the dream, and they can be wherever and be pretty happy. Trying to predict anything in the middle of all this craziness is so hard, but at the moment, we don't see any reason for it to stop. The pressure to come to Maine is still huge. There's still very low inventory. Now, at some point, if COVID starts to relent, do people start to go back to the other urban centers? Maybe. Incredibly low interest rates are also a factor. People are buying houses at interest rates below 3%, and so that's also just driving the prices up. I think that's the unknown. You know, there are a lot of articles and you can read about everyone's speculation. Is the world change? Is it not going to change? Is it going to go back? With real estate, it's hard to say. It does seem like the ability to have Zoom meetings, the ability to connect with people from your home, for all the negatives that we're all having to deal with right now, there are some positives, and the flexibility around lifestyle and family. You know, it would be nice if some of that persists, and we do keep that home office, and you can jump on that Zoom meeting and not have to drive all the way in. You really just have to see them for one meeting. So we'll see. We'll see. We're all along for the ride here.
Welcome back. As mentioned earlier, this holiday season might look a little different, but that doesn't mean that it can't still be festive. For the past 5 years, I have been part of the design team that helps decorate the Victoria Mansion in Portland for the holidays. The mansion isn't open to the public this year, but I still wanted to share some of my favorite designs from years past, plus some of your decorations. I hope this helps you get in the spirit. Happy holidays, everyone. We are in the green bedroom at the Victoria Mansion, and this year they're doing a City by the Sea theme, so I wanted to incorporate some nautical pieces as well. So my husband handcrafted and designed this beautiful sailboat, and we made a male mannequin Christmas tree to depict a sea captain. I usually start buying materials in June or July, and then my husband and I joke that we have Santa's workshop in the basement of our home, and we just start wrapping gifts and getting all of the things ready to bring here for the installation process. It's really exciting for me. I used to come here for many years during the Christmas season, and I would just leave completely in awe of what they had created here, and I'm just very proud to be part of the team, and I hope that I'm giving the visitors the same thing that I've been experiencing from the designers over the years.
Thank you all so much for watching this edition of Places and Spaces. If you have a special place or space that you think should be featured on the show, we'd love to hear from you. So email us and check out all of our episodes on our website, mainlifemedia.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.